Hey, powerhouse coaches. Welcome back to yet another episode of the Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Becs Gold, and today we are diving into one of the most requested topics in the coaching industry, lead generation. Not the overwhelming, complicated, tech heavy version, not the post every day until your fingers bleed version, not the dance on reels and pray someone books a call version. Could you imagine that? Let's dance as coaches, business coaches, and see if anyone pays attention. We're talking about lead generation that works, lead generation that feels aligned, lead generation that produces consistent calls with qualified clients. Because the truth is this: if you can solve the lead generation problem, you solve the revenue problem. So, you ready? Let's break it down. Why most coaches struggle with lead generation. Lead generation isn't about being everywhere. It's about being strategic. Most coaches struggle because they don't know their ideal client deeply. They don't have a consistent outreach process. They don't track their numbers. Hello, practice what you preach, babe. And they rely too heavily on random content. They don't have a compelling offer, and I mean compelling. They aren't proactively building relationships. You don't need 10 strategies. You need 2 to 3 that you execute consistently. You tweak and tweak and tweak until they work. The 3 channels that work best for business coaching, let's keep it simple. Business coaches thrive with 3 main lead channels. 1, referrals and partnerships, still the most powerful source. Number 2, and in these partnerships, accountants, bookkeepers, consultants, web designers, agencies, these professionals already work with your dream clients. Who works with your dream client? Those are the people you need to know. One strong partnership can fill your pipeline all year long. Number 2, direct outreach, but with value. This is not spam, not cold pitching. This is thoughtful outreach, conversation building, asking powerful questions, offering powerful insights, creating connections. Direct outreach done well equals high conversions. 3, educational and valuable content that establishes that you have authority. You don't need to go viral. You need to be valuable. Give people the feeling of, if I get this much value for free, imagine what I'd get if I hired them. Authority content builds trust faster than anything else. Your lead gen rhythm, this creates predictability, right? So that's what's next. Here is the system I teach coaches. Weekly rhythm. 5 to 10 direct outreach conversations. 3 to 5 follow-ups. 1 to 2 partnership touch points. 1 authority piece of content. 1 conversion event, live workshop, a tour, a funnel entry. You don't need complexity. You need consistency. Packaging your offer so that it sells. Your offer should solve one painful, expensive, urgent problem of your potential client. Ask yourself, what is the return on investment of solving this? Why does this matter from an emotional standpoint? What transformation is possible? What does my client gain from this? What does my client lose if I don't fix this for them? When you connect the dots, price no longer becomes a question. They see the value. The value becomes obvious. Your discovery process must convert. Great lead generation without great conversion equals wasted time. Even if you lead generate, if you don't figure out how to convert, nothing happens. Your discovery process should identify the return on investment for the potential client. Reveal the cost of inaction. What will happen if you don't do this? Uncover frustrations. What are they frustrated about? How can you help? Illuminate opportunities. Build trust between you. Highlight your expertise. Align on goals and lead naturally to your offer. This is how you become the obvious choice. Final takeaways and homework for today. Choose your top 2 to 3 lead channels. Create your weekly lead rhythm. Start this over, take notes, pause it, and do this homework. Refine your offer around a return on investment. Review your discovery process to boost conversions. You need a good script. Be prepared. Lead generation isn't hard when it's strategic. Your next amazing client is closer than you think. Let's create momentum. We'll catch you next week.